What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Q. Today I want to talk about how to release the mind from troubles and traumatic experiences. You gotta be able to know that you are one of a kind. All of us go through our own traumatic experiences that our mind tries to run away from. That being said, your mind is running from things and trying to find an escape, such as losing your energy, going out to parties, looking for money, that things that that won't fulfill the mind with what the trouble that it's caused. Because remember, everything happens for a reason. You had to go through that traumatic experience for you to not put yourself into that again. You're still alive. You're still conquering the world. The world is your mind. The mind is the consciousness. There's a difference between the consciousness and the mind. The mind is just you being in a vessel and having thought loops, downloads from out of this world. It's giving you a temptation to flee from it. This goes with sin, lust, gluttony, any sin you could think of. The seven deadly sins is a way to escape. I'm here to tell you, you don't need to escape your mind. Make sure, me personally, I take medication for my mind because I have schizophrenia, mental illness. But really, the schizophrenia means that I'm closer to talking to spirits. I can talk to a spirit within the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? And I hear voices. I hear multiple voices telling me what's good and what to do and what I should do and how I should do it. And for me to slow down that tempo, I understand that I gotta take precautions. I can't smoke weed. This is not weed though, but I can't smoke weed because it will make my thoughts louder. It will make me busy, make my mind restless, make me busy for no reason. It makes me want to do things and hurt myself or do anything like that. I realized, personally, I don't want to go through the same experiences as I did in the past. I've been through psychiatric wards. I've been to jail. You know what I'm saying? I've been predicaments where I lost things. I lost my phone, my camera, my birth certificate. I lost a lot of stuff because of mental health, because of the mind. What you desire is mental clarity. Me hopping on semen retention caused me to have mental clarity and being able to have insightful intuition and step into the valley of darkness without sight. I can become who I want to be by just simply changing the route that I was taking. And I realized that through a quantum leap, when you're so focused on the mind it keeps you in a comfort state. It makes you want to be comfortable. And you don't want to be comfortable. You want to be uncomfortable, because uncomfortable means you're breaking out of a box. You know what I'm saying? And me on this YouTube, this is out of my comfort zone. You think I'll talk to the camera and I'm experienced with the camera? No, I'm not. But guess what? I still click that button and I put the video onto blast and going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? The mind it has demons and it has light. You gotta find the balance of both, because otherwise you'll be picking on one side and you'll be too unbalanced to train yourself how to maneuver in your life. The ego is the mind. The ego is thinking you're better than someone, that you deserve more than the next person. You know what I'm saying? And that you are not in control of yourself. You are in control of yourself, but at the same time, you're not in control of your thoughts. Your thoughts is a loop. You get downloads of creative processes. Sometimes you get frustrated or bipolar. In 1 second you're mad, one second you're happy. Sometimes you need just to sit back and relax and calm yourself. The restlessness comes from you looking for things outside of yourself. Working. You looking on TikTok. You looking on Instagram, reels. You just doing things that you shouldn't be doing. And your mind knows what you should be doing in your life. Your mind knows that you're better than this itself. Because at the end of the day, when you quiet the mind, guess what? That's you. That's the soul right there. That's the spirit. So I just want you guys to really get on this journey of self-improvement, being the best version of yourself, putting yourself first before others, and investing into your craft. Because everyone has a craft. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has something that they like to do. And it takes time to figure out what you desire to be. You don't want to beat yourself up for having identity with the mind and the ego, because that will only make you feel like a failure. You want to have a successful mindset to be capable of completing, just anything in life. Because all it is about life, and life is that you have to invest into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Without investing into yourself, you're losing yourself. You're spending your money on things that don't matter. You're spending money on that website with your energy. That's money, bro. Money is energy, bro. Once you could gain enough energy, you start creating the life that you always wanted. You become more greater to the fact that you are the best in your own world. No one cares about you except you, bro. No, literally nobody cares about you except you. So you need to stop being conceited about things and just realize we all are equal in one. We're all one being. And when you think about it like that, you realize that you can help yourself. It's never too late to be the best version of yourself. But many people think it's very difficult to be their best version because they don't have the manifestation. They can't see their visionized state of being the greatest of your own. Because there's no competition you're only in competition with yourself. There's no competition outside of you. Because anybody could get it. Anybody could get money. Anybody could get a girl. Anybody could get a car. Anybody could get a house. But will that fulfill your needs? Your mind? Your thought loops? Your success? So escape trying to be better than the next person. Be your own best version. See me? I work a job. I have a job, but I don't work as much. I get a check. And I make sure I invest in myself. I know my energy is sacred, and that I don't need to be putting it out to the matrix like that. Although I like money, that don't mean I need to chase the money. The money will flow to you when you are being the best version of yourself. God provides to His blessings. When y'all see my clothing business, in the next couple months, I'm gonna create a clothing business. Y'all gonna see a very different version of myself. Every time I speak myself into existence, this is the universe speaking for itself. You know what I'm saying? The universe is in your mind, the Christ-like energy. It goes to your spinal cord, to your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is what activates to see a 360 view of your life. You don't need these two eyes, you need the third eye. The third eye is more It's more smart. It's more of a reductive state of being. That's where you're meant to have a mind, a third eye. You're meant to activate yourself within your body. Are you willing to take the chances and risks to get to where you need to go? Do you want to take the chance to get to where you need to go? That's the question. Because if you don't want to take the chances and go out there and step on your own and be your best version, you will lose yourself. You don't want to lose yourself, man. So I thank y'all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'm out. Peace.